but they're at least together in the earthly paradise that he made for her. He lies beside her tomb, which occupies the center of the Taj Mahal. The more I read, the more I realize that these stories are kind of changing the way I think about things. Has that happened to you as you do your research? Has it changed the way you think about love?
I think one thing that really stands out is just how ubiquitous love is and how complex love is. So I think, there are a remarkable window into the difficulties of love, the complexities of love, and the different ideas of love.
Dr. Calabria helped me see that many verses in the Quran reassure us in times of difficulty. And I was launched on another journey to learn about the man who uttered them, the man Muslims call the Messenger of God. And there, I discovered another story of love, one that changed the world. I started this quest because I had a very difficult year. I lost my father very suddenly. My faith was very shattered, and what has been helping me so far is to kind of go back into my own tradition, the Muslim tradition, and try to see what can we understand about love.
I'm sorry, by the way, I never got a chance to say that. I'm sorry to hear that. There are many stories of love from our tradition, and I think it starts with the story of the Prophet himself, peace be upon him, and his interaction and relationship with his wife Khadija, which permeates really his entire prophetic mission.
And the whole world is listening now.
When Muslims say the name of the Prophet, they often follow it with the words, peace be upon him. This is a sign of respect that Muslims also pay to other revered figures, including Moses, Jesus, and Mary, peace be upon them all. Also out of respect, and because of Islam's prohibition against idolatry, Muslims don't depict religious figures in artwork. This is why Muslim artists over the centuries have painted a veil over the face of Muhammad.
When you look at the history or the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him, it's very easy to want to begin when he first received revelation, but it begins when the Prophet was born and the type of life that he had in pre-Islamic Arabia. He lost his father before he was born, and he lost his mother shortly thereafter, so he essentially grew up as an orphan.
He tends sheep as a child. When he matures, he becomes a trusted caravan leader.
He stood out. He was known as the honest person. That was his, nickname. He was the honest one. And that says a lot, right? Because in a society in which there was a lot of dishonesty, a lot of shady financial dealings.
The traditional Arab virtues of frugality and helping the stranger are abandoned in the quickly urbanizing Mecca. Class structures that never existed in the town before take hold. Meccan society is now made up of winners and losers, some at the top and most at the bottom. Many are enslaved, and women's lives are severely limited. So I find it remarkable that one of the wealthiest businessmen at the time is a woman. Rahina Muazza was one of my favorite professors at Harvard. She's a scholar of the Quran and a student of the life of the Prophet and his wife Khadija, peace be upon them both.
She was married twice, had children, and both husbands died. And she inherited from them, and she took that wealth and invested it. She would give it to a merchant to go to Syria and buy goods and sell. Most of the merchants she was giving her money to were cheating her, many of them. So she was looking for someone honest and trustworthy to employ.
This clip is from our latest PBS film, Islam's Greatest Stories of Love, premiering August 22nd, 2025. Check the description for details and please subscribe to help us bring more stories like this to life.